Hello everybody, this is Heflatv from Heflatv and casting with me is Culture. Zephyr is meeting the Medan Wolves. I have no idea what that actually means. I mean, I know what Wolves means, but either way. This is joinDOTA League, a 2-game series. That means 2 games gonna be played, outcome 2-0 or 1-1 of course. And this is Division 2. And it's not just the only game. Right after this one we have another Zephyr game coming your way. It's gonna be Zephyr versus a Malaysian team, if I'm not, Quintet from Malaysia, and this time here the Medan Wolves, they are from Singapore, if I'm not mistaken. No, they're from Indonesia. I'm absolutely wrong. They're from Indonesia. So Zephyr, American slash Korean versus those 2 countries. That's definitely gonna be interesting, and a lot of people are tuning in. So Culture, let's hop into the draft.
Yeah, it's Zephyr actually. They ban out the Doom, and some teams lately have started banning that hero just straight up. But does that mean that Zephyr maybe want to go for like the core hero on Blitz, the Storm Spirit?
Yeah, it definitely could be. I mean, it's one of his most favorite heroes, I guess, and yeah, those heroes very vulnerable to the Doom, so it's pointing towards that, of course. I mean, Medan Wolves, they take out the Invoker, Zephyr deciding to take out the Batrider Initiation, so like a lot of core heroes are already out. I mean, heroes that are like pretty well into the meta at the moment, except for the Doom. I mean, Doom first ban is not a common thing to see, even though he's very strong. If we see him, then he's mostly picked in the 3rd or 4th pick or in the 2nd ban rotation. But Zephyr got first pick, and now the normal time is almost done, and let's see what we get. I mean, the first pick, it's the most interesting one. Do they secure a carry? Do they secure a mid already, or do we just usually, or as usual, see the support? Yes, support it is. Shadow Demon secured.
Yeah, it's the Shadow Demon, definitely strong support, as is the Tree and Protector, which did not get banned out. And well, I have actually no idea what Medan Wolves likes to run, but one hero that has gained popularity lately is of course the Brewmaster now. So I guess that's an option for them. But other than that, like Darkseer, Sand King, there's just so many strong heroes in the pool. Like in the first pick phase, it just comes down to team preference, what they actually want to run. But if they want to block pick, they could pick up the Mirana.
It's the same with the Brewmaster, pretty much, because, I don't know, I mean, the Brewmaster is all out there in the TI qualifiers already. I mean, we've seen it in the C, in the European one. Like, I had to cast it a couple of times there in the TI qualifiers, but it didn't arrive in all of the leagues and ladders out there yet. Here in the joinDOTA Division 2, like, we sometimes don't see the most common drafts whatsoever, and now that we talk about the not most common. So Medan Wolves, they go for the Mirana, which is I guess a good choice because Shadow Demon is already on Zephyr's side, which means if they would have gotten the Mirana, like it would have been either Mirana ban or Mirana pick. They say we picked the Mirana, so I'm absolutely fine with that. So no disruption, Soul Catcher setup for the Mirana, but there is still a Sand King now as a 2nd pick coming, which means we have a Burrow Strike. It's not as good of course in comparison, but well, the Sand King, everybody knows it. Sandstorm, nice farm in the jungle. Let's see from level 2 on. I mean level 2 Sandstorm, and of course then the Epicenter later. Let's see how much farm he gets. Whale of Discord, Arcanum Scepter. It's gonna be a chunk of damage coming Zephyr's way if that Sand King gets the farm. Zephyr, they decide to go for a Morphling, and that already in the 2nd pick, which is pretty interesting. So they show their direction pretty early.
Yeah, it's now the Doom ban makes a little bit more sense as well, because Morphling is one hero that definitely does not want to get doomed up. Can't strength morph, can't replicate, or well, can't do anything. But it's a pretty nice hero when it's together with the Shadow Demon. If the Shadow Demon actually maxes out his disruption, then the Morphling illusions do a lot of damage, and you can use the disruption just to siege down the towers without actually putting yourself in harm's way. But well, 2nd set of bans, Ancient Apparition as well as the Rubik taken out by Zephyr, and well, Ancient Apparition with the Ice Blast is also really good against the Strength Morph. Whereas Medan taking out a Nyx Assassin and a Darkseer.
Yeah, I just don't understand, like, this is the new fashion I guess, like the Darkseer buns. Like, I've seen a couple strong Darkseers in the TI and in some other tournaments, but overall, like, we've seen Darkseer first pick material already in like several teams, and I just don't understand, because if he doesn't get banned, I mostly don't even see him picked. I mean, of course, yes, he's a strong offlaner, the wall is scaling well, etc. It's nice utility with the Surge, and of course with the Vacuum. It synergizes well with a lot of heroes. Iron Shell is a nice counter against Trine Protector, which is also a very popular hero, but overall I just don't get the priority on this Darkseer at the moment. Like, teams and the results didn't convince me yet that the Darkseer deserves this attention. But then again, well, Medan Wolves, they don't want to have it against them, which means, yeah, Disruptor it is as their third pick, and I definitely like it. I mean, Disruptor, well, Static Storm, Kinetic Field, of course the early harass with the Thunder Strike, as well as of course the Glimpse. I mean, so far we don't see anything that has to be, how can I say it? I mean, okay, the morph when he waves away, maybe then comes the glimpse. That would be nice. The puck can pretty much evade the glimpse with the phase shift, and the shadow demon as well with the disruption. So I'm not sure the disruptor pick so far. I don't know. I've seen better disruptor situations, I guess.
Actually, I would have loved to see the Disruptor pick if they actually had the Darkseer on themselves. But as they ban it out, it's like you said, maybe a little bit lackluster. Although if they actually catch the Morphling in the Static Storm, yeah, that's gonna be good, as well as against the puck. But are
Yep.
the Wolves now looking for something like a Tidehunter just to strengthen their team fight even more?
Yeah, like some big fat ultimate wouldn't be bad. Maybe even some cluster Fs, like Sand King. I don't know. Like, to be honest, like a Tidehunter, we've seen very strong Tidehunters as of late. Like, I'm very convinced of this hero, to be honest. Like, his ancient farming, his offlaning. We've seen godlike Tidehunters in a couple of series, and yep, I definitely like it. The Ravage, as strong as it has been pretty much since 2013, and yeah, we even have different builds coming, but it's nothing even close to it. It is Dragon Knight for Medan Wolves, which is a nice hero, especially nice for Tower Siege. You have, of course, a very tanky hero, and of course also a hero who can transition very nicely into damage, as well as of course taking a solid mid stand. Enigma on the other side, that's more interesting though.
Yes, Zephyr, I mean, they don't have the best setup for the Black Hole. I guess Puck with the Dream Coil might be one, but just against the amount of disables that Medan Wolves have to just stop the Black Hole, especially Disruptor, he can just stay so far back and just glimpse to purely disrupt the Enigma's Black Hole if nothing else. I
Yeah.
mean, sure, maybe Enigma can go rush a BKB, but will he actually be able to get that far? Enigmas overall, they're kind of a greedy pick, although it's arguably the fastest jungler out there.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, there is so much interruption coming his way. There is a Mirana Arrow, there is a Burrow Strike, there is a Glimpse, there is a Static Storm, and there is a Dragon Tail. Like, we're looking at 4 heroes, 5 ways how to interrupt the Enigma. So, positioning, timing, and of course you already mentioned the BKB. It's absolutely essential. I don't know if Zephyr is... Oh, well, let's see. Tidehunter and Timbersaw, the last 2 bans, and now we look at the 5th picks. Bristleback it is, so Medan Wolves going for 2 super tanky heroes, and of course the Mirana on top of it with 2 solid supports. Actually, I like that draft already. Like, I really like it. If those 2 tanky heroes, Dragon Knight and Bristleback, actually get tanky, and Mirana gets some nice right click, maybe a Maelstrom build, of course, which is the most common one at the moment, it looks solid to me.
Yeah, I think it's pretty damn nice. The last pick, of course, Tidehunter was banned, so going for the Bristleback, another tanky hero, and even if you're in... Oh my god!
Yeah, there we go.
Oh god.
Talking about big ultimates. Like, I mean, those ultimates, they need... Yeah, I already mentioned it with the Enigma. Timing, positioning, and everything. But Magnus securing the starter RP as an initiation, getting maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 4 in the best case scenario in there. And Enigma could secure the 5th one pretty much locked down. Maybe even in combination with what is already in the RP. And then of course Morphling, Puck, Shadow Demon, that's a lot of AoE coming in that clusterfuck. We'll have to say it like this. But then again, tanky heroes on the other side, maybe a RP is not even enough. So this is definitely gonna be interesting. It's all about how those big ultimates are going to get through.
To me, it's a really greedy draft what Zephyr has. I mean, they have a lot of mid game with their ultimates. I mean, Dream Coil, Black Hole, as well as the RP. it's probably really hard to actually fight up against that, and especially hard to actually break high ground. So even if Medan Wolves have the Dragon Knight farm up early and push down maybe the outer towers, just going for the base it's going to be extremely hard. And well, Morphling can definitely use that time to maybe try to just turtle and farm himself up. But well, if the Sand King gets an early Blink Dagger, I think this mid game should be in the favor of Medan Wolves.
Yep, definitely. Like, I don't know. As I said, Zephyr's draft has a lot of potential, but it's all about like the timing, positioning. It's those big ultimates. I don't know. It reminds me a bit of 2013, and well, let's see how it works out. If they of course get it through, then it's very very powerful. But overall, Meat involves, in my opinion, a better draft, better balanced draft, not so dependent on big ultimates. Like all of those heroes, they can stand on their own. Like even the supports in comparison a bit better because yeah, I don't know, their stun setup, their tankiness, it's well, let's see. We have to introduce the teams fast. Like we had one of Zephyr here actually reconnecting, and now yeah, we have Eosin on the Enigma. Core is playing the Morphling, of course. Sexy Bamboo on the puck. Purge himself playing Mr. Shadow Demon, and blah. Wait, who's missing? Who's missing?
It's split. It's
Yeah,
not
Blitz.
Blitz. It's
No, it's standard.
It's MVP Water, MVP Carl. That's the two names he has used before, so must be a stand-in for
Yes,
them.
stand-in MVP. Well, some Korean fella from I don't know their Korean scene, I guess. So he's playing the Magnus. Like I was looking at it. Blitz is missing, but either way, we have to assume that it's someone from MVP. I didn't ask in the lobby because we were already late. And yeah, let's look at the Radiant side.
Yeah, for Medan Wolves, flip on the Bristleback with oh my god, how do you pronounce that? VL8 VLZHEL, man. A disruptor.
Let's call
nevertheless,
him Disruptor.
Yeah. Moose up on the
Moose.
Mirana with Ivy playing the Dragon Knight and Mogo on the Sand King.
Oh, I
And
love him.
Four of the five names are okay, but that disruptor, man.
No, he has the Canadian spirit here, Mirana. The moose.
The
Moose. No, I
Moose
really love
sounds
it.
so awesome.
Yeah, it is an awesome word. But either way, like none of them go for like some gang train scenario, so I guess we don't see a kill or first blood happening before the creep wave actually spawns. Like what kind of set is this? Like is there a hat on it? Rare horns here on Purge. They look so strange. Like it looks look at this. Like the head, like some glowing head. It looks like he just woke up and has fuzzy hair. I don't know.
Lord,
This is not.
that looks really weird, to be honest.
Yeah. Is this really cosmetic? It's more a failed plastic surgery, but either way, we stop looking at cosmetics. We have, of course, here the two supports already heading towards Purge, but yeah, this nice ward here. Oh, it will not be scattered out. Like both observer wards pretty much next to each other. One for the lane vision, the other one for vision here into the side. Then we have a traditional ward, of course, giving vision to the top rune, and the other wards, well, there's one, yeah, giving vision to the bottom rune, which is, by the way, illusion, and is gonna be picked up here by Sexy Bamboo. Let's see what he's gonna do with the illusions. I guess he's gonna use them for some CS here on the safe lane. But yeah, it's definitely interesting. I mean, a puck in the offlane, haven't seen that for a long time. I think once in the last 2 weeks or so, 3 weeks. So, but yeah, it definitely works out against the Bristleback. And okay, in the mid we already had the first screw happening against the Dragon Knight, but it was off target, obviously. So let's see. Creep wave, Matt. Let the farming begin.
To be honest, this top lane ward, the Radiant one, it doesn't give all that much vision if you actually shuffle the vision. Although the heroes are there, so it might be a little bit different. But I actually checked it out when there were no heroes around, and it's a really misplaced ward to me, at least. We
Which
could have
one?
placed it like a little bit down like this way, would have given so much more.
Which
But,
one? Which one?
The Radiant one, top lane.
Oh, yeah.
This-
Yeah, it's true, because I think you should eat that tree away, because it would
yeah,
give you
this tree
additional
blocks
vision
just
here.
so much of it. But oh, they're going for the wraparound already, but they go in just as the creep wave comes. A little bit of mistiming by them, and what to actually feel about Medan Wolves going for the aggressive tri lane like this with the Sand King.
I don't know, it's well, it's a potent tri-lane. Let's say there's of course potential Burst Strike into Arrow, Starstorm, Thunder Strike, and like the Glimpse just to bring people back. Like I think they're ready to go when they're level 2. So let's see how this is going. But here, look in the mid. There's some man fighting going on. Level 2 pre-fire is there, and another Skewer try. But yeah, far off target. Now he has to be careful because with the next pre-fire, look at this, 150 HP. The brief fire would deal 170 plus minus. He's really living on the edge.
It would have been really close actually. Like one more right click plus the breed fire would have done the job. And well, that skewer, it was so far off to be honest. But Sexy Bamboo, he will get the haste rune before the Dragon Knight reaches it at least.
That's too bad. The Dragon Knight with the haste rune, that would have been a potential first blood for sure here against the Magnus. He had to chew through all his tangos so far. The bottle is empty, now being picked up by the courier, which is, oh, I haven't seen this courier yet. So a new courier in my collection. I'll have to look at the other one just to be fair. But yep, definitely in the mid, the Dragon Knight having the upper hand at the moment. When it comes to CS, actually the Magnus is quite solid. I mean 8-3 versus a 9-0. It's fine so far. But now let's see, Purge is going for the Shadow Poison build, which means yeah, he can not just scout out, of course he can do quite some damage at the start. I'm not a big fan of this build actually, like, but I talked to a couple pro players in the last days and they told me yes, this build is definitely better because like the early damage potential from level 2 on is definitely better, and all you need is level 1 disruption, level 1 soul catcher, that's all you need. But yeah, so we will see then permanently like Shadow Poison and soul catcher being leveled up, and the level 1 disruption will remain for quite a while if he's going for that build I just mentioned.
Yeah, it's full.
But this time in the mid, there's the Skewer under the tower.
Will it be enough to get the kill? Does not look like it. The shockwave actually not even used once. Maybe if you would have viewed this straight away after the Skewer, it might have just cooled down before the Dragon Knight actually got to safety. But he has his bottle coming back to him once again now, although Magnus actually going aggressive. Might actually get the kill.
Oh, but he doesn't use the shockwave.
What? I don't know why he has plenty of mana to just use it multiple times. Yep.
I mean, he needs like 2 right clicks plus the shockwave. That might be enough for the first blood. But now that the bottle arrived for the Dragon Knight, so yeah, Breedfire's coming out. Now he's saying hello back with the shockwave. There is now Illusion Rune being picked up by Purge, and Purge rotating into the mid. That is of course very interesting because after disruption, you might be able to get a Skewer out.
Oh, he's in big trouble. Or never mind. He spots it out just in the nick of time to back off. And oh, the Radiant supports are there as well. Disruptor. Not a single point into any spells yet. Almost level 3. Just keeps holding on to them, and I'm really baffled by what this Magnus is trying to achieve.
Yeah, it's it's interesting. Now, the playstyle is very interesting.
He might get the solo kill. He hits level 6 just now, and well, the Dragon Tail so clutch. Oh my god. That was such fast reactions, and well, I guess haha.
Oh, but we have an arrow here up, but defensive disruption by Purge, and now Eosin still in trouble. There is no Starstorm whatsoever, and now, yeah, they have to go back. Even the Sand King might be in trouble. Now, yep, Shadow Poison build is enough, and they still go for all the right clicks. Look at this.
Oh, the waveform is cooling off as well. 3 seconds time to kinetic field. The waveform, will it be long enough now? He gets blocked. He's too slow without the boots.
The angle might be correct. No, he doesn't get it. I think he wanted to try like go this way and then get the right click in, maybe the waveform hitting. But either way, we have the winner. 5 minutes. It took goddamn 5 minutes to get a first blood done, and it was the most or the least. No, yeah, the most unexpected or the least expected one. It was the Sand King actually going down by Purge poison.
Might see another kill happen. Oh, never mind. Purge backs off. This is also reward, of course, by the Radiant. Scouted things out as well. But Eosin, he's almost level 6. Has his Soul Ring for quite some time. Working towards a mech now as the next item. And well, I mean, with the level 6, he can easily rotate into the lane and just go for the black hole.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, yep, level 6 is pretty much 1 creep away with the next. Yep, and there we go. He actually takes the small creep just for more gold and experience on that one. But here the lane.
They're going top lane. Nice double burst coming out. Purge. He's gonna go down for sure. Disruption on the Morphling. Oh, might have been. Oh, never mind. On the Mirana instead. The Cory glimpse back. Should be a kill. Although the waveform might be enough actually. Well, the strength morph.
Oh, the arrow. Oh, but the
Oh.
burrow strike also missing. Like arrow and burrow strike off target. That's of course bad. Otherwise, that might have been a small chance for a kill. But look
Bottom
at
lane.
Sexy Bamboo here in the
Yeah.
bottom lane running, but the Bristleback, like he's in at least the correct. Yeah, no, he's TPing out. That was the right thing to do. Oh, but look, there is the Magnus, and the Magnus, what does he do? Did he not see?
Night vision, maybe?
I don't know. Did he
Woman,
not see the Sand King
who
there?
is this player?
Who is this player? Yeah, that's a good question. Like, wow. I thought he saw him, but now Perch is gonna meet the Disruptor. Saying hello. Oh my god.
Disruption. Mid lane, there's a Dragon Tail on Magnus, but Haste Rune runs out because of the Dragon Tail. But Skewer top lane, it should be the
Oh,
killer.
nice.
Never mind, Shockwave, it's enough.
Yep. From the
Oh,
low
it's
ground
Berserk mid lane though. Dragon Tail cool enough as well. He has the Skewer still, Breathe Fire, and well, he's not gonna be able to use it. Oh, or easy reverse polarity. No, he goes down anyway. The creeps actually get the kill.
Yeah, he should have chosen the escape screwer instead of the RP, bring them close there, but Zephyr thought like maybe there is some follow-up, but they should have come just earlier. If the puck would have been earlier there, with a Dream Coil on those two who have been just RP'd and screwed, that would have been a nice chance, but yep, that was just too late the rotation. But they might wrap around from behind. DK might be in
Have their
trouble.
two ultimates ready. Yosin going in. Well, Eidolons. Malphite's
Eidolons
coming. You need to
first.
get the stun. Sexy Bambo. Come on. Oh, Dragon Tail. Just didn't go greedy. Oh, there's the Dream Coil though. Might catch them, Yosin. Are they gonna go for the Black Hole? Moose standing around on the Mirana.
These
That's why he's
dives.
so tanky.
Yeah,
Oh god, there's the
hole.
Black Hole. Only catches the Bristleback and all the Disruptor just barely. They are still alive though. Enigma falls. Corey takes a lot of damage. Will get the kill. And it's a 2-for-1 now, Moose. Oh, he leaps in aggressive with the Skewer off target once again. There's the Burrow Strike. And well, everybody is escaping of Moose. He's gonna fall one more right click. That's all they need. Shockwave. Oh, it's off
Why
target.
did he stop the shockwave? I don't
Oh, man.
understand.
I
But
have
now
no
the
idea. The arrow. Oh, just barely off the Magnus, but the Burrow Strike will be there. Waveform by Corey as he kills the Sand King, but that's just such a sloppy fight by Zephyr at the moment.
By both teams actually, but yeah, the Magnus, I don't know, like he I don't know, I can just draw a lot of question marks, but they want to keep on going. Sexy Bamboo now, I don't know, for the DK
But
that
the
might be a
Disruptor
bad
is there.
decision.
There's the Thunderstrike as well. Illusory Orb. Will it get glimpsed back? Come on. Do you have the range for it? It's only level 2, so Sexy Bimbo actually does escape this. But oh man, I understand him trying to go for the kill. Illusory Orb, Waning Rift might have been enough.
Yeah,
But man, they're just...
but I don't understand, like the Magnus, did you see he was in the cast animation of Shockwave and then stopped and Mirana actually getting out with like what, 20 HP or so, and then afterwards he tried to like deliver still the Shockwave but obviously off target. I don't understand because, I mean, you don't need to be a very experienced player to say like, hey, if you can secure a kill, you secure it, especially if you're already diving like pretty much almost into their base. I mean, look, the fight was under a tier 2 tower somewhere here. Like, if you dive that deep, you want to get the kills and get the hell out of there, because sooner or later the rotations are coming back, because the distance between Fountain and that, like, I don't know, scene, it's, I don't know, I don't understand, but like, he missed a haha XD, interesting place.
Well, his plays are haha XD, man. Oh, he's trolling us, I think.
Yeah, like,
But it's still early
it
on.
feels like
He's yet
trolling.
to pick up his Blink Dagger to just get those perfect RPs going. And looking at the net worth, it's actually not looking bad for Zephyr at all. The kill score, of course, 5 and 5 as well. Nobody has a tower advantage or anything because all the towers are still up. But oh, the Invis Rune and the Dragon Knight. They might get a few kills with the Bristleback. Take some damage already. Waning Rift, Illusory Orb. Oh, are they gonna go for the 60 man? He's so low already, Dragon Knight. He's gonna run into him. The Disruption was there on the Bristleback. Dream Coil as well, but Breathe Fire gets one kill. Dragon Tail onto Yosin, no Black Hole for him. And Bristleback is just so damn tanky. Purge. Oh, he gets the kill. But he falls down in return, and Yosin might be able to escape from the Dragon Knight. One more Breathe Fire, that's all you need. There's the glimpse. And there's the kill as well. Double kill for Ivy. Really nice rotations as well. At least the kill of the Bristleback.
yep, yeah, but it's still, it's like a 2-for-1 trade. But now we have a burst strike on the Magnus here on the bottom lane, and oh, the arrow hitting right after. Easy kill there, so 3 down of Zephyr just for the cost of a Bristleback. That's a trade I would do any day. Like, really good. The only downside is, of course, they have a lot of HP loss, like both here living on the edge. But in the end, yeah, Zephyr, they try to push now the tower.
And actually, up until those last fights, Zephyr actually had a 2k gold lead, now down to 500, or never mind, down to 0 as the graphs update. As well as XP from 3,500 down to 0 as well. And Zephyr, they had the lead, of course, because of the Enigma just getting the extra farm and levels in the jungle. But now that that has stopped, I mean, I guess that was what they were banking on, just get the early advantage. But in
But
those
these fights, I mean, these fights, they're like, I don't know, like Purge going man mode against the Bristle, like the Puck Sexy Bamboo going man mode with like 200 HP and the Dragonite missing from mid, and this dive under the tier 2 tower between the two towers in mid, like this was really unfortunate choice of time and plays, and yeah, as I said, the Magnus also playing their interesting role.
well put, well put.
Interesting, yes, I say
Yeah.
interesting. We're not
It's
here to
politically
criticize.
correct.
Yeah, it's politically correct. As I said, I'm not there to criticize because he probably in that second thought like, oh, Mirana's probably dead, I don't have to kill her and everything. But then in the end, like, I guess from a third person view, it's always easier to judge. Well, the
course.
fact is, it didn't go as planned. But now, I think top we have the next action here. Eocene
yeah,
hiding.
Should be an, Eocene, come on, do you have vision? Just
If you
go for
go-
the blind Barrow Strike Sand King, be a man, do the right thing.
If he goes here, he has vision. If he goes there, you have
Can
vision
actually
through that
run
two
into
trees.
there? Oh man. That would have been so clutch if he just randomly Barrow Striked in there. Oh, they placed down this Observer now. They have vision of Purge as well as Corey. But Eocene, he's there to just... Oh, they even
Moonlight.
use the Moonlight Shadows. They're baiting the Bristleback. Oh, never mind. They want to go in from behind. Who
Oh,
can they
this
actually
will be
initiate on
disaster.
Purge? They have to kill the Shadow Demon, I think.
Oh.
Oh, there's the disruption coming out. The Eocene coming in as well. But there's Ivy with the Dragon form. Flip. Getting stunned up under the tower. Silenced up as well. But in the back line, 3-man Breed Fire. There's the reverse bullet. Oh, never mind. It got silenced up. There's the Epicenter Barrow Strike. Oh my god, Magnus, he wanted to go big, but he had to go home. And now Purge, out of mana. Corey, low as well, but Sandstorm by Mogo will keep him alive. And Eocene, well, he got the Black Hole. It didn't get him anything, as they lose 4 and only gain a Disruptor from it, man. That's...
I can't believe it. Like, it looked like Sapphire had a perfect trap here for MW, for the Medan Wolves. But, like, somehow they got through with it. I can't believe it, but I don't know, they also split up. I mean, Zephyr trying to fight in a 3-2 combination, like 2 taking care of 3 and the other way around. Like, again, the Bristleback is like the sacrificial lamb in the end, but each and every sacrifice of the Bristleback is absolutely worth it. I mean, the last trade, was a 3-for-1, and this time it was a 4-for-1, so Sapphire losing a lot of crowns here. It's 13-7 in the 14th minute. It's definitely looking interesting, and Bristleback, I mean, he has been dying all the time, sure, but like he still gets the farm since he gets some assists here and there. He has now the Mac, which is definitely interesting. They didn't have a Mac for this fight, now it's done, so they get even more team fight heavy. And yeah, the big RPs, the big black holes, not coming yet.
Yeah, the biggest thing in that fight was that Magnus not getting the RP because of the Static Storm by the Disruptor. I mean, he skewered in, it would have been a 3-man RP, I think, but the Static Storm just completely wrecking him. And of course, Purge, together with Eocene, they tried to go for the Bristleback, but Bristleback had his back turned, he got Black Holed. But what does a Shadow Demon and an Enigma do? The Black Hole itself doesn't do all that much damage.
Black hold, yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. You got black hold.
Yeah, but it was just, I mean, a support plus Enigma trying to go for a Bristleback alone when his back is turned to you, that's... And all, in the meantime, the rest of the 4 heroes from Medan Wolves just killed the other 3 on Zephyr, and well,
Yep.
that's a Blink Dagger now for Mogo Sand
And they
King.
just came a moose out of the jungle, out of the forest, and they want to go for that puck. The arrow before missed already, but now with this Klimt and the Static Storm Kinetic Field as well, Sexy Bamboo, you're so... I mean, you might be sexy, but you're dead. That's the problem. But he's the best example that dead people can still be sexy.
Oh my god, man. Necrophiliac.
But look
Oh.
what we got here. Sapphire going for the second try here on the tier 1 tower. There's the mini Enigmas, but like they also have tower aggro, so the first one goes down, can't replicate. And well, but still, doesn't seem there's any rotation. Oh, no, now that I said it,
Cliff
actually...
is in cooldown. Can I actually get it, Moose? Oh, doesn't get it denied. Corey, oh, the arrow though.
Oh,
Dodged.
yeah, Corey, good reaction there. It looked like a bit late. I was like, oh, arrow, but yeah, no. In the end, fast reaction. The Magnus now, he's gonna find a regeneration rune. Okay, well, it's an interesting rune if you can escape from a fight and then come back after using the rune. But let's see. I mean, 14-7. Medan Wolves, a team I don't know at all. I have to admit it. I have no idea who they are, what they did. Maybe some few actually knows it. And yeah, because last time, what team was it? I forgot. It's actually Execration 2. Like all the shuffling and stuff going around, so the first teams come up and I actually have to do my homework there, like looking at who's who in the Division 2 ladders. But either way, we have a push now in the mid. 4 are committed, but Zephyr is already in position. There is an arrow. It's just for scouting purposes.
Oh,
on
the
RP.
reverse priority free, man. Can you get the skewer? 1-4 under the tower with the silent stream coil on top. Oh my god, that was just perfect. Yosin actually drops low, but has the mech and escapes as well. It's a 2-4-0. Moose barely got out. Oh, he still might be in trouble. The dust.
Yeah,
They have
the
slow on
dust.
him. Oh man, I think they're gonna get the kill. 5 seconds for the blink on Magnus. Shockwave. He's there as well.
It's
I mean,
so dead. It's so dead.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's also
That
a
was-
dominating streak.
That was so huge by the Magnus. I mean,
Yeah,
he just
the
had
RP
blink
was
dagger
godly, like
Oh, man.
awesome. Like that was a 3-man RP and a 4-man skewer, because the fourth one, who was not in the RP, actually moved in and got into the skewer. That all happened, of course, under the tower, and Zephyr is doing, of course, the logical thing to do. They go directly for a tower, maybe even a second one. I mean, why not? Because if we look at it, there's still a black hole, so now it's Eosin's turn to actually go for the black hole. I mean, the last time I actually played against Eosin, I was Omni Knight and he was Enigma, and he wasn't good on spot with the black holes. But now in this game, now that I'm a caster and he's player, let's see how this is going.
I mean, he's close to his blink dagger if that's what he wants to go for. And well, if they got the double blink daggers and actually,
Oh,
they
the
they're gonna
Sand
get
King!
another.
Obliterated, skewer, waveform and shockwave. Super nice burst. And Eosin, now show me some fun. Blink Dagger is not up on him, but he is already nice into the gold. 1900. Oh, in the mid, we have a Dream Coil on the Pressure Pack, and he's so going down. Soul Catcher as well, and the Magnus. Now suddenly he starts the big plays.
Oh, Jaron to 60 member with Moose. He cannot go into 4.
No,
Oh man.
there's...
And well, Zephyr, in the last fight they showed how scary their team fight can be, and even without the black hole, I mean, it was beautiful. Just under the tower, 4-man Dream Coil following up the skewer. But that's a BKB finish now on Ivy's Dragon Knight, so that definitely helps. And even if he gets locked down by the black hole or the RP, he's gonna take 0 damage anyway. As
Yep.
well, Blink on Eosin, so they have their most of their Blink. Sexy Mobo is still 400 off, but after this replay, well, 150 off all of a sudden.
Yep, definitely. And let's see, Enigma, yep, Blink Dagger done. Here we have the Blink Dagger. I have to look over all items. So we have 3 Blink Daggers now on the pitch. All the heroes that desperately need them have them, but in the mid
Lane,
burst
Burst
strike.
Strike, Dragon Tail, Breathe Fire. Actually, do they have enough? He might get the skewer under the tower of the Sand King. Sand King should go down. Moonlight Shadow, Glimpse back. There's the Static Storm as well. Really nicely placed as Cory. Comes in, Kinetic Field, doesn't catch anybody, but Dragon Tail, it's gonna cool off Eosin. They have to kill him before the black hole. Will it actually come out? Yarrow off target as well, and looks like Eosin, he'll be able to survive thanks to his mech. But now Flop Flip is coming in as well. Perch is there. Just a casual dust pop to make
He's
sure
throwing
nobody-
dust in their eyes so they can't fight.
That's fairy dust, man. Fairy dust. Oh, we
Oh
also
my
back. Oh man, 4 heroes waveform to follow. Dream Coil as well. That's just perfect. Now even the goddamn Midnight Pulse, and 1 down actually so far. Eosin died. They're still alive somehow. The mech from Flop Flip keeping them alive. And Cory, can he take on the Bristleback? Waveform is there. Oh man, don't man fight Bristleback. Turn your back. Oh, but Strike Epicenter is channeling, but this Epicenter won't do anything. Man, wrong way around. First Epicenter, then Blink.
Oh my god. Puck actually got the other kill there, which I couldn't show. I still need split camera here on the Mirana. But, I mean, I actually thought this black hole, it would be awesome and everything, but nothing died in the black hole. Like, nothing really died. That was the big thing, and in the end, like, those big ultimates, I love it. Jesus.
It was once again like 4-man Black Hole into 4-man Dream Coil. The Dream Coil came out a little bit too early, so most of its duration actually was the same as the Black Hole, but Black Hole ended, mech by Bristleback, and I was like, oh my god, they're just gonna get wrecked in the Black Hole. Nope. I
Yeah.
guess not, but in the end, the Bristleback, he made one huge mistake in just turning his face to the Morphling when the Morphling was right-clicking him. He should have just straight up ran away and maybe would have been enough, but I guess we'll never know. As now mid lane, oh, they might go for the reverse priority just to kill the Dragon Knight, or Never mind. They were looking at him, but didn't quite go for it. But Sexy Mambo with that last fight, or in that
Oh,
fight,
Purge wants to set the ward, but this is a very dangerous situation. The ward is coming out. It's not in range. There's some plings, but yeah, now they see each other. Let's see. Reverse polarity is ready, of course. It's level 2. Let's see. He also has a very nice bottle. Like at the moment, he's not using his M power, which he should do. I think on cooldown he has enough mana for it. But let's see.
There's a smoke. Elder Dragon Form already activated on Ivy as well. But if they run onto the high ground, Moonlight Shadows, but they're under the sentry ward. The idle ones are there. Who gets the initiation? Purge has the disruption, but the arrow hits. Oh, it's not going to connect on anybody. BKB on the Dragonite. They're going for Purge straight up. Sexy Man, which is waiting for the perfect opportunity. As is the Magnus, and who's going to come in? Purge already down. But Moose, he has to leap away. Sand King goes down, but Eosin, no black hole for him. He's going to die, or is he? Oh, the mech. It's not clutch enough, but reverse polarity just to kill off the Bristleback. It's gonna be successful. Waveform over, and well, make it a 4-4-2 plus. I think the Dragonite is gonna fall as well now.
He's tanky, really tanky, but there's also a lot of damage coming his way.
Go man mode, waveform, yeah, it's gonna be a kill.
Yep, the adaptive strike is finishing. So in the end, there is a double kill as well, like here for Corey, and a 5-man team wipe for Medan Wolves. So in the end, Zephyr turning this game, like I think we have to put this in numbers now on the graph. Look at this, like after this little throw of Zephyr, like 10k experience advantage now after those 2 fights, as well as like almost 10k gold advantage for Zephyr. So they're striking back, and they strike back hard.
Yeah, it's just not only winning the fights, they've also gotten towers on top of that. So that's a lot of gold income, and of course just winning the fight so handily, just losing their supports more or less.
Yep.
Oh, arrow, oh my god.
Scouting out the puck. There is a few in the chat who said like, oh man, I just went to the toilet and missed the 4-man wipe. You missed a lot. You missed Black Hole, you missed 4-man RP, and you missed just this team wipe. So like, while you were on the toilet doing your business, there was a lot of action. Zephyr turned this entire thing with pretty much the 2 big cooldowns and this last team fight here around. So yep, nice performance by Zephyr, like nice turnaround, absolute comeback from a very bumpy start.
Dedicated viewers have their bedpans next to the computer or something.
It could well be, like I mean a lot of people like bet on Zephyr, like they don't know like this Indonesian team here, and oh look, Sexy Bamboo is stealing the creeps because he has the high ground vision. Oh my goodness, that is sneaky play.
He's actually up to 2k gold all of a sudden. I mean, it feels like he just finished up the blink there, but I guess not. And well, Corey, he's kind of close to his shotgun as well. And even with the Lincolns, I mean, it's hard to bring him down. And one thing I haven't seen at all in the last fights is a big static storm by the Disruptor. And well, even the Sand King actually, I haven't felt the impact. He got his blink dagger 10 minutes ago, but from there on, there hasn't been any like massive blink epicenter.
Well, the biggest problem was that like the epicenter of him had no impact on the game whatsoever because they were off target. But oh no, Moose! What is Moose doing? He's finding himself suddenly next to the Magnus Soul Catcher on him. But yeah, now they go back. Like they have to go back because there's a Moonlight Shadow up, and that would be dangerous if the Sand King would have caught up.
Oh man, they actually might still get somebody, Corey. He has his replicate for another 8 seconds. Oh, this might be close. Or Magnus Burstrike goes onto him. They want to go for the kill. Dragon Tail to follow with the arrow follow him. This Magnus is dead for sure.
He was stunned to Nirvana. That was Burst Strike, Dragon Tail, and the arrow. So easy kill there on the Magnus. Corey, he was smelling the entire thing and he was going back in time. The Magnus stayed around and paid for it.
Okay, we see 2 more item pickups now. One for Flop Flip. He picks up a Rod of Atos on the Bristleback. I guess it gives him some nice HP, some mana pool, but I mean, you don't need that big of a mana pool on Bristleback. And
it's a pop pick, in my opinion. Like I play Rune of Atos on Bristleback as well, because if you get tanky in a pub, people don't focus you down. Like they don't go for the right position and everything. It's an easy item. You have your Goose and you have the initial slow with your Rune of Atos. It's just amazing. Nobody can pretty much run away from you.
BKB or Pipe would have been so much better against the lineup of Zephyr, I think.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it's in my opinion it's like a pop choice, because so far the Bristleback hasn't been chasing anything. Like he has been more or less like the last survivor, and then even then dying in a man fight against the Morphling. Now Purge in the battle against uphill misses. Just 2 misses, so in the end he's dewarding there, and it is, yep, the dewarding for Roshan. But it's only Sexy Bamboo, Corey, and the Mini Enigmas fighting Roshan, so it will take a while, but now the full power of Mini Enigmas coming in there, and Corey full into agility. Oh, actually,
this
agility.
is getting really scary if you're Medan Wolves at the moment. I mean, Sexy Bamboo has himself a level 1 Dagon now. Oh man, this Disruptor, I think he's just gonna get blown up before he gets a single spell off.
Yeah, it's also the combination of a Morphling having the shotgun plus a Puck who can just make sure, like, oh, if that shotgun target wasn't entirely down, then you can still use the residual magical debuff from the Eternal Blade to bring your Dagon in. That's so much burst damage, especially against the Bristleback. It's very nice because he has no magical resistance whatsoever, not even a casual cloak whatsoever. So yeah, I definitely like it. Like MW here, they decide to drop the tier 2 tower, so which is of course interesting. Like the Rune of Aethys was now used to get the Lincoln Sphere off, which is by the way pretty nice.
Oh, the skewer back on the Bristleback, that's perfect. It's so low already. No shotgun even necessary for that. The score gets the kill with the waveform. Oh my god, man, that was beautiful by the Magnus.
Yep, absolutely. So Moonlight Shadow is also down now. If Zephyr wants, they can go high ground now. I'm pretty sure now they chase the Magnus, aka Illusion, but well, that's not really needed. But Zephyr, they want to go systematically on the entire thing. It's even used to creep skip here, and the mini Eidolons are taking care of it. Some nice micro coming out here. Midnight pulls to secure the area. By the way, this new area of effect for Midnight Pulse, it's so huge. I love it.
It's maxed out as well for him. It's level 4, so 7% HP per second. If you can get them with the RP and the black hole on top of that, oh, and that's going to do a lot of damage. And the Ocean actually has a BKB on the Enigma now, so nothing can actually stop the black hole.
Yep, absolutely. And now, yep, Corey, slow siege. The Eidolons could tank up a bit, but there is the creep wave missing. But now, new creep wave, also with the siege engine, is coming. And let's see if MW can hold this. The big ultimates are all up. Midnight Pulse coming there just to secure. And the tower, look at the tower. Cliff not used. Okay, they want to save it for the Rex, which is, I guess, the right decision. But oh, shotgun.
Oh my god, poor Moose.
Moose.
Replicate of the Dragon Knight in his Elder Dragon form, the Frost Dragon, that does a lot of damage as well. BKB by Magnus skewering in, RP onto 3. I mean, that's gonna be GG, I think now. Oh, black hole on top and well. Oh my god, that's just completely wrecked by Zephyr.
Yep, there is, oh god, the Sand King tried to do something here, but even without like using the epicenter going in, that would also be just the epicenter one. And yeah, Zephyr, like MW here, they had such a nice start, and I was like, what is the hell is Zephyr doing? But they struck back with, wow, absolutely amazing. With 2 team fights, pretty much, or 3 team fights, they turned around the entire craft and snowballed so heavily from there on. I think they never went back to base, then just straight through. But guys, this is a 2-game series, so game number 2 is up. There is another chance for the Medan Wolves here to beat Zephyr. Zephyr, bumpy start, but the execution after that was absolutely flawless. That was fun to watch. The Magnus is still my MVP, simply because I had the most laughs with him. Like, his start was, I don't know, it was hilarious. Trolling for sure. Either way, we are back in a couple seconds with game number 2.